some mods, decided to give mods a try. None of them really change gameplay a whole lot. Most of them are just quality of life, things that I feel like maybe should be in the game but aren't. So I've got about 7 of them. So the first one is called Equipment and Quick Slots, which basically gives you like a place to put your gear and stuff, like a pull-out menu. It still does take up weight, which this stuff is fairly small anyways, but it frees up space within your inventory. It also gives you 3 little quick slot buttons. You can put anything here. I just put my arrows. You can put your food there, whatever you like. So yeah, that's definitely super nice. And next is called trash items. So basically what it does is it gives you a little trash can here so that you can get rid of things instead of trying to put in console commands or something like that. You basically just do that and they're gone. Once you do it though, you got to make sure you can't get them back, obviously, because it's trash. So be a little careful with that. And let's see, what's the next one? Oh, simple recycling. So as you progress through the game, you gear up, you end up with a bunch of extra gear items, either taking up space or whatever you decide you do with it. You could simply trash them, but found this other mod. Go to your workbench, and so since I upgraded to a bronze axe, I don't need this flint one. There's a new button here called recycle, and it gives you options to, well, recycle it. It does give back. I haven't quite seen whether, I don't think it's exactly the same amount of materials that you use to make it. It could be. I haven't really checked too much, but yeah. So you basically do it like that. Flint axe, recycle, gives you all these items back. So that's super nice. I also did add, it's called server side map. So I know there's a lot of map mods that you can get. Most of them require you being close to whomever you're playing with, hitting a hotkey, and then it shows your map. What this does is it actually uploads to the server, and then as you know, people log on or whatever, it'll just automatically update their map with the map info from other people. And I'm not really sure if it does the pings. I don't believe so. I haven't really noticed it, but it definitely is a lot easier because you don't have to worry about syncing up with other people in game. So that one's pretty cool. Also, crafting with containers, which basically makes it to where you don't have to have the items on you in order to use them. So like I could go to the workbench, and on the other side of this wall behind me is our little storage area. And so I could craft with anything here as long as I'm within the radius of the items themselves. So obviously I can't be across the map and, you know, or even across our base. So it does have, I think the range is roughly about the size of like what the workbench range is, but it's still super nice, especially we had just got bronze, so we're still in the process of like smelting our stuff. I guess I do have some wood, but I don't have like any coal, any or anything. It's all over there in that cart, but you can actually still add it to your smelter and stuff without actually having to have it on you. You know, ore is extremely heavy, so yeah, you can just, you know, fill up your stuff. I don't have any wood on me, and it's pulling from the other places that are around. So I feel like that's pretty cool. The next one I got is for farming. So this one's called mass farming. So I don't have very much just yet. I think I only have 3 carrot seeds. But you know, you can go and plant them, and you know, if you put them too close together, they won't grow, blah, blah, blah. So if you go here, hit shift, it actually puts like a little grid out. You can scroll wheel to rotate it however you want. And you can mass plant. Yes, I only have 3, so it's only a few of them, but still, it also works well with when you're out replanting your trees or, you know, whatever. It makes farming a whole lot easier. Also, with farming, plant, grow, progress. So basically, you just mouse over whatever it is, and it lets you know how far before it's able to be picked. It also works in the wild with like berry bushes that you've picked. It lets you know how long before they respawn, trees, anything that grows or has like some sort of an internal timer, it lets you know. So I think that's kind of cool. And then I think the last one that I got is called Hold Attack. Have you ever been fighting something or mining something and you have to constantly click your mouse button? This now just lets you hold it down and continue to, well, fight or whatever it is that you're doing. You don't have to click. You can just now hold it down and it works. So yeah, those are a little handful of ones that I found that seem to make it a lot easier. They don't really change the game a whole lot. They're just, you know, little quality of life changes. I'm still looking at some other ones that might be okay, but I haven't quite tested them. Every time I jump on the site, there seems to be something else that I'm like, oh, that might be cool. But yeah, just been playing around with it, but I thought I would let you know. Here's some that really make the game so much easier and so much nicer to play. I'll link them down in the description if you want to go grab them. But yeah, and I also made a video that how to easily install them uh, without having to manually go and do it. If you're a manual type person, that's great. But I like to be able to just push a button, have it download, and be done with it. So, but yeah, thanks for watching.